Today we're going to talk about women's rights.
So, women's rights movement really came out of the civil rights movement. Women saw that African Americans were getting their rights by getting out in the streets, demanding the rights. So, women were really inspired by this, and they began to demand for better conditions as well. And about 40 years ago, women weren't hired for some jobs because it was thought of as men's work. So there was limitations on what kind of jobs you could do. And often, women would get less pay than a man for doing the same job. Unfortunately, this is still something that happens today, but it has gotten better over time.
So, women were thought of as being able to do jobs like being a secretary, a teacher, or a server working in a restaurant. Conditions started to improve, though, when the National Organization of Women, also known as NOW, fought for women's rights. Title IX, the federal government forced colleges to give women equal opportunities for athletics and other opportunities in college. So basically, this is why women's sports really took off.
So now, thanks to Title IX, you can have opportunities as a woman to participate in any sport that you like in college.
So during this movement, there was the Equal Rights Amendment was starting to be talked about. It would have made gender discrimination unconstitutional. The Equal Rights Amendment did not pass. However, the focus on equal opportunities for women created a wider range of options for women in business and public service.
Just to remind you, an amendment is something you add onto the Constitution. So once it's in the Constitution, no other law a state or a town makes can go against it. And just here's a map, just so you can see, of how many states actually approved the ERA and how many did not. So in red are all states that said yes. In blue, including our little state of Virginia, Commonwealth of Virginia, said no, or did not ratify.
So those were your quick notes, and here's your graphic organizer.
Good luck.